Drop your dimes on the court, it's all about the hoops. Daby, Cabby, Dutch boy, fresh got the scoop. Bet your bucks on the game, make your heart loose. Listening to Puff Sports Radio, feel the truth. Let's go. In the city where winners never lose the roots. Spotlights on us, yeah, we remain aloof. Cash flow, dreams glow, we aim to prove. Our hustle and grind, watch us all improve. Sports Radio, you got the line. That's the ball vibes, we redefine. The moves on live, that's our sign.
Welcome to All About the Hoops, the starting five, right here on Pub Sports Radio. You guys know my dude Dutch usually starts this with me, kicks it off. He's having Wi-Fi issues. He's going to be here any minute. He's going to get it fixed. He's going to pop up here with us. The good news is our number two, our starting two, is ready to roll, ready to rock. He's coming off a big day in the NBA, big day in college football, big year in college football. He's been killing it. He's here with us every Saturday, was here on the tailgate. Now he's been here on the starting five. And we've been going back and forth about our bets. We got a lot of action today, a lot of money to be made. I'm excited to do it with you guys, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat rolling in, Gold Picks, Nasty Nate, everyone else. If you can, hit the like button and share. Wake these motherfuckers up. Let them know that even though the NBA Pub Hub is or NFL Pub Hub is next, right now we got All About the Hoops. It's time to get paid today. Real quick, I got to say this. If you have not joined the confidence pool on pubsportsradio.com, go join it right now. It's $50 to sign up. Everything goes back to the players. So big prize pools, big winnings. Again, go to pubsportsradio.com and sign up for the confidence pool. A lot of fun. Without further ado, let's get our number two up here that I introed just a second ago. Like I said, he's been killing it. Our guy right here. Oh, I got to get the intro too. Damn, producing and doing this. Our guy, Wine Time Sports.
Daby Cab, good to be here with you, man, on an early Saturday morning. We've been doing this now since end of August. We're gonna keep this shit going, man. Just me and you to start the show, but we got this. Our guy Dutch Boy's going to be here once his Wi-Fi gets figured out. We're going to have the other two guys in here from the starting five as well. But, man, I'm excited to be here with you, man. Got a lot of college basketball to talk about today, dude. Sounds like a really fun day, man. I haven't taken anything in the NBA, but usually come in here with more NBA plays, less college basketball. But today's the complete opposite. I got college basketball, no NBA. I know you're a college basketball guru, so let's get to it.
Hey, I tell you what, man, we don't have a 10 o'clock game or an early game kicking, or tipping off, so it's nice that we got a little bit. But yeah, we got one of our other guys ready to rock. And one time you said it, these Saturdays, dude, they've been money, man. If you've been tuning in, to the tailgate and the starting five, and you're not making money, that just means you're not listening, because you guys have been killing it on screen, just rolling. And this guy right here that we're about to bring in went 3-0 last week, got the nice sweep, got the broom out. You're seeing more of him. He's finally got an X account, so you can go follow him at Justin McKelvey. If I said that right, he'll tell you in just a second. But you guys know him as Stacks. Our dude, let's get him up here. Stacks. Let me find the intro, though.
Stacks, 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 stacks.
Justin, what's up, man?
Daby, one time, how are you?
Dude, I'm ready to roll today, man. If we saw in our chat, our guy Gold Picks said, "Yo, Daby, UCLA sold us first half." Yeah, they didn't. They missed by 1 point first half for me yesterday. I also had Texas first half, and
oh my God, brutal, dude! What a brutal loss the first half.
Yeah, and then the day before, I had Oregon first half, who missed a shot that would have covered. It's been a rough run. I mean, I'd rather just get fucking blown out than lose by 1 point. But it is what it is. At least it shows that I'm maybe close to where I should be. And today's the day we're gonna get on track, Justin. So we're gonna roll today, man.
I agree.
Shout out to everybody. Go ahead, man. What'd you say?
I love the board today.
Hell yeah, dude. I think there's a lot of good money to be made. Shout out to everybody rolling in, man. Chill Will, Barry, good to see you. Jay Peasy, need you up here, Jay Peasy. Ron Lofton, I want to know what kind of first half action and all your action, but what first half action you got, Ron Lofton. Everybody, man, we're up over 60 people. Let's keep it pushing. Let's get to that 200 mark today. Go to pubsportsradio.com, retweet, share the video. But that's enough fluff. We're ready to get to the money and start talking. So let me find these graphics real quick, guys. You said you got 11 a.m. games, right? One time?
11 a.m. West Coast, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so we got plenty of time. So then I'll just go ahead and start putting some of these up here. Here's an early one that we've been talking about, Wine Time and me. You got, number 11 Kansas traveling to take on Cincinnati. If you've ever seen a fishy line, this would probably be it, right? Only a -1. And if I'm not mistaken, I've seen Kansas has flipped to a +1 at a couple places. Maybe the chat can fact check me on that because I can't pull that up right this second. But this is the definition of a fishy line. Cincinnati coming off back-to-back losses. And everything that I keep reading and seeing and hearing people say is, oh, Cincinnati needs this. Cincinnati, they've got to bounce back. They've got to have this game. But here's my take on it. And this is what I told Wine Time last night. Rock bottom is a lot further down than people realize sometimes, right? And I'm not so sure Cincinnati's hit rock bottom. I know they started 10-1 in the preseason before conference play. Great job. Good job. You started 10-1. But now the Big 12 is opened and you're 0-3 and you've got Kansas on deck. Kansas, when people say, oh, this is a great spot to bounce back because you've got a good team in Kansas, I think Kansas is playing angry right now. Because in the month of December, Kansas sucked. I'm just going to be honest. They were the number 1 team starting the year, and then they came out in December and they didn't play good basketball. And since the New Year's has turned over the calendar, Kansas has been playing angry. And if you're telling me I can get just a money line bet on Kansas here with Cincinnati, I like it. So that's what I like. What do you guys think here? What do you think, Wine Time?
Yeah, this is a game I talked to you about last night. I hadn't moved on this game. I still haven't. I only could move to Kansas on this side. I just think they're the superior team here. I know Cincinnati's coming off a couple losses, and they do need this win. It's at home. I get all that. I just think this Jayhawks is going to be too much firepower for them, honestly. Do see a lower total. I do think this might go under as well. But I definitely have a lean towards Kansas. Didn't end up moving on anything in this game, but this should be a pretty fun matchup. But getting Kansas, right now my books give me a pick 'em. I could only lean Kansas. Yeah, it's a little bit fishy of a line, but I'm not even going to worry about that too much in this spot. I would definitely like Kansas, but I haven't moved on it.
For sure. What about you, Stacks? What you thinking?
I ain't got no action in the game, but I do kind of like Kansas. And I just realized, didn't Kansas send them, or didn't Cincinnati send them home last year in the tournament, or Big 12, or one of them tournaments and shit like that?
I'd have to go back and double check that one. But if they did, you got a lot of returning players on Kansas, so they would remember it.
Yeah, I literally just seen that like 5 minutes before I came on, and I was like, I want to check into that, but I think I remembered it. I remember it.
If they did, you got, like I said, Dickerson's returning, Harris is returning. You got a lot of people. Adams is back.
This is that line. My fault. This is that line. Crazy.
It is, and I'd say fuck it. I'm gonna take a shot with Kansas money line because that's where I'm gonna be at. So I'm gonna take the shot with Kansas money line here. I know it's a fishy, trappy line, but like I said, this is just because everybody's assuming Cincinnati has to win this basketball game. They don't have to win anything. Rock bottom is further down than people realize until you hit the bottom, right? Shout out to our guy Kong's Clips, man. He's at work right now, or he'd be here with us. He just gifted 1 Pub Sports Radio membership, blessing our action to start the day. Listen, guys, if you like the NFL Pub Hub, if you like all about the hoops, if you like the tailgate, the starting 5, all the things we do, think about getting a membership. We don't sell picks here at Pub Sports Radio. We talk about the games, we break it down, we give you our best bets. So the way to support the channel is get the membership, maybe drop a dono. But we appreciate you guys. Or join the confidence pool. That being said, you could win a lot of money if you do that. So go to pubsportsradio.com, join the $50 confidence pool. Let's see what you know, see what you got. But let's keep it rolling. So I'll be on Kansas. Nothing from you guys official here? No? Nothing here. All right, let's keep this thing rolling then. Guys, I'm going to be honest. I'm staying in college basketball until somebody tells me to go elsewhere. And I'll do this next one, another big game here where we're going to have 2 opposite takes on it. Number 9, UConn right here, traveling to take on Georgetown. It's Cooley, right? Cooley is the new coach for Georgetown that's got him turned around. I know I should have that in front of me. Okay. Cooley doing a good job with Georgetown, right? Bringing them out of the depths, finally starting to get a little bit of that home crowd back behind them when they, when they show up here, which is a situation today where I feel like the crowd should definitely show up against this number 9 UConn team. And we all saw during the preseason what happened with UConn and Hurley, right? Everybody saw him getting so mad. Everybody saw him drop those 3 games. Well, since then, they've bounced back and played good basketball. They've only lost 1 game since then, and it was against Villanova. Right down to the last seconds of that game, they lost Villanova by 2 points. And honestly, they had that game. They were ahead the whole game. They just blew it at the end. So shout out to Villanova. But what are we looking at here, One Time? What do you got?
Yeah, I'm looking at this game, full game here. I gave it on Twitter yesterday, I believe at plus 150. I'm on the money line of Georgetown. I didn't even want the points in my back pocket here. I think they're going to get them outright here at home. You kind of touched on it. The home crowd has been behind them lately. I especially think in this one, you've got UConn coming to town. You know, the reigning 2-time national champions coming off a 2-point loss, tough loss, playing some good basketball going down the stretch. But I just think this is going to be a tough environment for Georgetown. And I think this is going to be a tale of 2 halves. I don't know if Georgetown's going to be able to cover this spread first half. I might end up getting back. I might end up moving on them live if they're down at the half. But I think Malik Mack's going to have a game here. I like this guard from Georgetown. I believe he's going to eat up today. So I'm definitely looking at his point props as well. Looking at the over 14.5 right now. Might end up moving on this. He's hitting this 3 out of the last 5 games, but I just think this is going to be a big-time game. And he's most likely their best player on their team, their best scorer. So I do believe he's going to go out there and give it everything he has. He's going to try to get to the free throw line. He's going to get to the rim, and he might knock down a couple threes too. And if he does that, we're going to get way over this number. And I think Georgetown's going to get it done in the end. So give me Georgetown money line plus 150 here, guys.
Here we go. And like I said, we got opposites attract, I guess. And hey, Wine Time's been fucking killing it. So I'm just being honest. You might want to ride with his when him and I are opposites. I did take a shot on UConn in the first half here because there was a certain book that was offering a -2, and it was like, you know, dressed in like a real skimpy outfit with like, you know, smoke coming out of the side. I couldn't help it, right? So I took UConn -2. I'm a slut. It is what it is. Shout out Swig Bets. He dropped the NFL Cappers contest right here. So anybody thinking about joining, click that button right there. That's how you get in it. It'll be a lot of fun. A lot of money up for stake, too. Only $50 to get in, a lot to win. But, yeah, UConn, Georgetown. What'd you think, Stacks?
Well, I mean, I guess we could all win in one way. I parlayed UConn money line with King Henry anytime touchdown.
Okay. I like that. What juice do you get on that?
One thing about
No, you're good.
Yeah, I do this from my phone, and the phone that I need to get it from is the one I'm on camera with. The other phone I'm using for the chat. But I would have to chat. But yeah, it wasn't nothing that I posted. I'm not never gonna post nothing like that on Twitter. Like, I'm just putting stacks and that's it. I wish I would have known. I wish I would have seen that Wine Time was on the Hoyas. That might have slowed me up. I might have found something else to parlay with King Henry, but it's too late now. It's just UConn. The reason why they want to lay the spread, I think UConn gonna win, but they go up and then get that shit back all the time, like every single game,
all the time.
And then they coming off a loss. Dude, I forget his name, missed that free throw. Like, I just feel like, and the Hoyas, I don't know. I had the Hoyas as a stacks earlier in the year against Notre Dame, and they sold, and I've hated them ever since. So it was like my first day on tailgate or some shit like that. It was on your show. I was talking about Sorber and everything, and they fuck around and lost by like 30. And I've hated Georgetown since.
I'm the same exact way, bro. If somebody costs me money, man, you got a limited amount of times you can cost me, and then I'm probably not going to bet on you even if I like you.
That was the first one, though. You can't lose the first one. Then you lose by 30 at the crib.
The first one, right? The first bet.
Yeah, I'm never betting Georgetown. Never.
Yeah. That's funny as fuck, man. Hey, well, not funny you lost, but funny that they're the first ones to you're out, man. Shout out Super True Story G. Yeah, Dixon has been killing it for Villanova. I was on that last game, actually. I had Poplar over threes, and he cashed that, so that was nice. But I guess we'll keep this rolling. We got Wine Time, Georgetown money line. I'm on UConn first half -2. So we already got a lot of action out in the ether here. Let's see. I want to pick one that everyone is on. I think let's take it to this one here. I don't think Wine Time has action here. Wait, yeah, you do. We're all here. We all got action here. Big game. You got, the nastiest burnt orange going against a little bit nastier burnt orange right here in Texas. Two really ugly colors, just so everybody knows. These schools, could do better. But Tennessee, number one right here, coming off that first loss, and it wasn't just a loss. Boy, they got their ass beat against Florida, and it was bad. Florida took the belt off. Tennessee was just screaming and crying. What did they put up? 15 points in the first half or 5 points? I don't even remember. They didn't even fucking score. It was so bad, bro. Now traveling to take on Texas, and this is a Texas team. If you've heard me, I have not been very high on this Texas basketball team. I don't think that they are physical enough. I think they're soft. I just think Texas is soft across the board. But that being said, they're new, man. They're new, and that's what you get when you get college basketball. You get a lot of transfers. You get people coming in, so it could also be just that they're not meshing. One thing I do know is Texas played a much better game last week against Auburn than they did against Texas A&M, right? They lost 82-87 against Auburn, but that is a very, very good Auburn team, possibly the best team in college basketball. And now Texas is still here at home where they're reeling. Just like Cincinnati, Texas is reeling. They need a win. Texas wants this one. Where I'm at is I'm taking Lanier, okay? I bet his threes prop the other day. We only got 1 3. He didn't cash. It was terrible. He went 1 for 9 or something like that. Whatever. He took the shots. I'm taking it again today. You can get Lanier over 3.5 at plus 135. So I took half a unit on over 3.5 at plus 135. And then I put half a unit on over 2.5 threes for Lanier and Tennessee just to win the game at plus 140. Now you're going to get 2 different takes out of the cappers on screen here. Stacks, I'm going to let you take this one first. What you looking at here?
This is a Stacks play today, number 2. I'm on Tennessee minus 5.5. I was going back and forth if I wanted team total, which I'm also going to play once I get after the show. I was going back and forth. I text you after the game. These boys made 12 shots last game. Literally. No estimation. Like, they made 12 shots. You mean to tell me in all that basketball, you made 12 shots and you're the number 1 team in the league? And another thing I like, we all know, Barnes, this is the time of year you can bet on Barnes. We just don't bet on him in March. That's all.
Yep. Same thing with Tennessee football, man. You cannot, when it becomes nut check time, you cannot trust a Tennessee program. That's one thing that I know for sure. Man, shout out to Kong. He come in here, dropped his best bets. I'm going to highlight him for you. Rez Mob showing up in the chat. Coin showing up in the chat, dropping his bets. I'm about to highlight that too. Billy, good to see you in there. Everybody rolling in, man. Kenny V, he's on Georgetown plus 3 in the first half and the over 142 for the game. Keep dropping y'all's action. Keep sharing this. Let's go. Let's get this up to 200 people. We are rolling right now today. One more time. What was your official one on this one? Stacks number 2 is what?
Tennessee minus 5.5.
There we go. We got Tennessee. And then we got Wine Time here, Mr. Contrarian, who's been killing it. So it's never somebody you want on the other side. But it seems like I'm always on the other side. What are you looking at here, Wine Time?
Yeah, I hate to be on the other side of the Stacks play in this one, but yeah, I am on Texas. I got the plus 6 last night, gave it out on X. I like the 6 points in my back pocket. I think Trey Johnson's going to get off here as well for Texas, the guard, averaging 18.5 points. His point props at 14.5. It's a little juicy at minus 125, minus 130. Definitely looking towards that way as well. But I just think, Tennessee, they looked horrible last week on the road against Florida, and they're heading on the road again. This is a conference game, and I just think, Texas lost yesterday, and probably the more bigger of a game, I would say. But I definitely think their crowd's going to show out for this one. They're going to be able to stay within a couple possessions in this one, if not win this game outright, honestly. But I am on the plus 6. I didn't want to take the money line in this one because Tennessee is coming off a loss, and maybe they get it done here with the win. Maybe they get the cover as well, but I just think Trey Johnson's going to go off here at home here. Look out for him as well. So, yeah, give me Texas plus 6, minus 110.
So there you go, guys. We got action all over the place on this one. We got Wine Time with Texas plus 6. We got Stacks on Tennessee minus 5.5. And then I got Chaz Lanier over 3.5 threes at plus 135. And then I took him at over 2.5 threes and Tennessee on the money line at plus 140. And I split my unit between those 2 bets. So we got 3 bets.
We all can't win this one.
No, we can't. No. Well, shit, man. I tell you what, 3 bets on this one, 2 or 3 on the last one. We've already dropped like 6, 7, 8 bets, and we've only talked about a few games. We are just 20 minutes into the show, and we're getting rolling, man. What a day. A lot of action. If you guys can, keep sharing the video. Keep pumping it up. Pick a game for us, Stacks. You got, or have we already hit both Stacks?
No, Pitt and Louisville.
There we go. There we go. Here's one right here. Now, I personally don't have action on this one, but very interesting game, right? Louisville already having a much better season than last year, even though they've taken some lumps. It can't get worse than it was last year. And then this Pitt team, hey, Pitt's made people money the last couple of years if you've been betting on Pitt. Offense has been able to put up a lot of points. But like I said, I'm off here. What are you looking at?
Oh, I love Pitt today. I got Pitt -4. This is Stacks Play Today, number 1. I posted it on Twitter. They're 9-0 at the crib. Live in Pittsburgh. Believe it or not, this team is like the only Pittsburgh team I don't hate. Like, I hate the Penguins, the Steelers, the Pirates. Oh, I don't – even the Pitt football team, I hate them too. But the Pitt basketball team, I ain't really got no problem with them. And I wanted to go to this game, but there was a lot of snow and had some family shit going on and didn't work out that way. So I started day drinking.
There you go. Hey, we'll root for the spread, though. What about you, Wine Time? Anything here?
Yeah, nothing for me in this one. Didn't even really cap this game, to be completely honest. This should be a good matchup here, though. ACC battle. Nothing for me in this one, though.
And Pitt coming off a blowout.
Yeah.
And one thing I like about college, teams getting good teams, which I feel Pitt is a good team. And coming off a blowout to Duke, Louisville coming off a blowout win to Clemson. Now they're on the road. I don't think Louisville like that.
Yeah.
I don't really think Pitt's like that, but I think Pitt is way better than Louisville.
Yeah, look, Jarek said Louisville's garbage. Here's my opinion. They're still not a good basketball team. I do agree with you, Jarek. I'm just trying to say is they were so bad last year that all they had to do was like make one shot this year and they were a better basketball team. That's how bad they were last year. But I agree. Pitt here. I like Pitt also. Man, everybody in the chat, I took a second. I just want to spark one up, man. If you guys got one, light it up, roast with me. Let's keep getting people in here.
I got one.
Dutch, I guess, he always joked with Mike and called him the long-winded pimp. But without Dutch here, we blow through these games, boy. We're getting through these quick. So everybody
Dutch
go ahead.
Dutch ducked me because I was going to come on here and bash Herbert. He knew that. That's why he ain't here.
We'll make sure we let him know, man. We'll let him know. But
yeah, clip that.
Clip that. He's not.
Yeah.
It's not Wi-Fi. It's the Herbert. That's not what his Wi-Fi is fine. It's just Herbert. I agree.
Yeah, Herbert.
Man, 120, 130 people in here now, so it's growing. We're getting up there. I want to say it. I'm going to keep saying it throughout the show, guys, because you only have until kickoff to join Cappers Contest right here. Click on it. Swig Bets dropped it in the chat. If you guys want to get in the Cappers Contest, click that. It's only $50 to join. A lot of money up for grabs. It's a lot of fun, too. So join it if you can. Also, think about getting a membership. But we keep rolling here. I'm going to put up one that I know Wine Time's on here. I'm loving this college basketball talk, man. I got to do this all day long. Here's a big one. I see the chat going on. You got my alum here, Texas Tech. You got the number 3 Iowa State traveling to Lubbock here to take on these Red Raiders. I tell you what, Iowa State might be the best basketball team in college. If not, they're definitely a top 5 team. That rank is deserved. But you're going, in I don't want to say one of the most hostile environments, but I mean, it's college basketball. It's hard to say what's more hostile and not. Lubbock is a tough environment to play in. And you got this Lubbock team that does have some, experience, whether you're talking about Toppin, who's been struggling a bit. If I'm going to be honest, Toppin is somebody who I expected a lot out of this year. Last game, he only put up 5 points. He's kind of been off and on, but he's dealing with a little bit of an injury. So if he's more healthy, he should be playing better here. God, this is going to be a slugfest. Catching points with Iowa State. I talk about being a slut, man. Yeah, I want to take it too, just because it's how I am. But I haven't done this one yet, and I know Wine Time's big on Texas Tech, so I'm gonna let him take it away here.
Yeah, man. This is my best bet of the day, guys. I'm on Texas Tech here. I told Cab last night one of the bucket list places to go to for me is Lubbock and see a Texas Tech basketball game. Love the environment there. I think they're going to show out in a big way today. The whole city's probably going to be there for this game. I mean, the number 3 team in the nation's coming to town. They're going to be going nuts. I don't think they'll be throwing tortillas on the court, but they'll definitely be there rocking and rolling. That's for sure. These guys love their Texas Tech basketball, and this team's actually a pretty good team. If this was in Iowa State, don't get me wrong, this would be a completely different spot. I think Iowa State would probably be a 6.5 point, 7.5 point favorite. There's a reason why Texas Tech is favored here at home. They're going to have the home crowd advantage. Look out for Darian Williams out there. He's their do-it-all player right now, averaging 16.5 points a game, almost 6 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 50% from the floor. This kid's really good. Watch out for him to have a game in front of this home crowd as well. You guys kind of notice all my games today are the home teams. I'm just big on these as it gets closer, as it gets more into these conference games. I like taking these home teams, and I think these home crowds are definitely going to show out, especially in the Big 12, as we see them already do. This is one of the most rowdy environments in all of college basketball in Lubbock. I think they're going to take care of business today. I got in yesterday a little bit better of a line. I'm seeing the money line right now is up to a -150. I gave out the -125 last night. Just take the -2, 2.5. Although I do think it's going to come down to the last couple buckets of the game. I do think Texas Tech is going to take care of business in this one. So Texas Tech money line, give them to me -2. However you want it, that's my best play of the day.
Yeah, I want to hear what Stacks has to say about this, but so just to back up, because I was talking about it being a tough environment. 8-1 on their home court, Texas Tech right here. So yeah, just not an easy place to go play.
I mean, Cap, I agree with you too. I do think Iowa State is potentially the best team in the nation. Just think this is a letdown spot for them. This might be one of their very few losses this season. But I just think this is a big letdown spot for them. They definitely are probably the best team in the nation, though. And in the tournament, they're going to go far this year.
I might put Auburn ahead of them. And I know some people are big on Duke. What about you, Stacks? Who's your best team? If you got to pick real quick off the top.
Off the top, it's going to sound contradictory, but Iowa State.
Oh, okay. So you do agree with Iowa State?
Yeah, but I bet at Texas Tech today, though. It's the spot, though.
College basketball. So you're on Tech as well. Did you just bet it, or were you on it before we got up here?
No, I bet it -134 earlier this morning.
Gotcha. So
Iowa State got Kansas on deck. Pretty sure it's Kansas.
See, I didn't even look into that. That's good to know if they got Kansas on deck here.
Yeah, I'm like 90% sure it's Kansas. And I do feel like Iowa State is probably Final Four team, probably one of the best teams but just not today. It's a spot. And Texas Tech balling right now. Like they just beat BYU and Utah.
Yeah,
Like they went to Utah and drilled Utah.
Yeah, it was bad. They beat the brakes off of them. It was bad for sure. So yeah, and they did lose their last home game to UCF. So I know they're itching to get back home. That 8-1 record, their last.
Yeah, they don't lose too many at home.
Yeah,
and I ain't want like anything like under 2 points. I just play the money line. I can't lay 1.5 and they win by 1, and that shit just does something to my mental.
Oh no, I get it, dude. I can't take another 1-point loss. If I take another 1-point loss today, you guys might not see me back on screen, bro. Like, I need to have a good day. If you guys want to see me here on Medicate Monday, let's just, root for Cab to have a good day today because, life has been slapping me in the fucking face the past week. Just one thing after another, and everything costs money. Fuck it, man. We got to win this money back today. Man, shout out to everybody in the chat. Snizzle rolling in. JP's still in there. Gold.
Hey, where Con's at?
Is
Con coming on?
Man, he said he doesn't get off work until noon, or else he'd be here for sure.
He in the chat talking about stats going to learn today.
Jack's going to learn today. What are you going to learn about?
I don't know. He come on screen and tell me. If he talking about Pitt and Louisville, he could bet me $100.
Oh, shit. He must have been. Now that you say that must have been what he was talking about. Was Pitt.
Yeah, I don't know what he talking about.
Boy, that would be exciting if he would get on here and talk that right now. I'd love to hear that. Hey, everybody in the chat, we will still hit the NBA. Wine Time will give his thoughts. Stacks will give his thoughts. LJ
NBA action.
Yeah. Oh, good. Stacks has NBA action. LJ is going to be sliding through here, and I think Dutch will make it back if his Wi-Fi kicks in. But we're up 140 people now. You guys are pumping it up. Keep it going. We're going to keep going through these games. I got plenty more bets to get to here. Big game, Florida. Traveling to take on Arkansas here. Arkansas. People were pretty high on this Arkansas team coming into the season. I saw them getting a lot of love in the ratings, a lot of love in the write-ups people were doing about them. I just don't see it. They're still sitting at 11-4, and they've played some good games. They've won some good games. this Arkansas team hasn't been meshing the way that you want to see. They're coming back home here, though, off of 2 tough losses, losing to Tennessee 52-76 and then losing to Ole Miss 66-73. And that loss to Ole Miss was at home. Shout out to Stacks because he was on that bet. And then you got Florida coming in riding high, right? They just beat the number 1 team in the country. If there's ever a letdown spot, it's going into a really tough environment on the road to play a team like Arkansas. I just don't trust Arkansas. Not enough to bet Florida. I'm not betting Florida here, so let me go ahead and get that out. What I will do is I'll take Walter Clayton over 2.5 threes since it's only minus 115. Even though Florida had a big game against Tennessee last game, he did not have a big game against Tennessee. He went 1 for 6 from 3, only put up 7 points, 3 for 10 from the field. So anytime a player like him, who, is averaging about 18 points a game, he's the leading scorer on Florida's offense. If everybody else struggles, he's who steps up today, right? So if Florida does struggle here with Arkansas, Clayton steps up. I got Clayton over 2.5 threes, minus 115. I want to hear you guys' thoughts, and then we got our guy in the wings ready to come up. But what you thinking right here, Stacks?
I got to see what number I got. Not making it official, but I bet like a half unit on Arkansas money line.
Half unit on Arkansas money line? Okay.
Yeah, for the big blowout win, I really believe in Calipari.
Yep.
I just feel like if they're going to cover, they're going to win.
If they're
it was nothing that I was confident, but it's something that I was confident enough to bet in.
If Arkansas doesn't step up and at least make this a very good game, I'm checking out on Arkansas. You're at home here. I know Florida is really good. They just beat the number 1 team. I mean, Florida's outstanding, but if you can't make this competitive, Arkansas, I'm out completely on them. I'm not betting them here, but I'm going to pay very close attention because you got to keep this game close. What's your thoughts, Wine Times?
Yeah, I have nothing on this game, fellas, but this is another spot. I wanted to move on Arkansas. I wish I would have gotten in a little bit earlier. This line just keeps going down. I see we're at a 4.5 now. I like where Stacks has the half unit on the money line. That's if I was going to take something in this one, that's what I would most likely take. I don't even need the points in this one. Florida coming off a huge win, Arkansas being at home here in this spot. I definitely like the Arkansas side. I just got so much action today. This wasn't a game I looked into too much, but my original lean was towards Arkansas here, and you guys kind of break this down. I definitely like the Arkansas side in this one.
Hell yeah. So Arkansas getting love. Again, I'm on Walter Clayton Jr. over 2.5 threes, which he is on the other side, but the more Florida struggles, the more the best player has to step up and score. So I'm okay if Florida struggles because I think he'll take more shots because he really let off the brakes last game. But guys, we got our 4th ready to come in, ready to rock. And I know he's going to have some NBA. He'll have some NFL for you guys too on the Pub Hub right after this with Jimmy the Bag. Just comes in and kills it. You guys on screen have dominated, man, on this show. Absolutely dominated this year on this show, making it a fucking blast to host and be up here with y'all. But let me go ahead and get him up here. I don't talk as much on the intros. My dude from Houston, right here, LJ.
Pub Sports Radio's the crew, that's a fact. We all about bread, making bank accounts fat. Who the hell is that? LJ from the H, I stack green like Boston. Shout out to Nasty Nate from down south, where we ride on slab. 420 highway smoking with that boy Daby cab. Swing by Dallas with them Cowboy fans so we can smoke out J Money, cause you know that's our mans. Us against the bookies, put money in our pockets. Fly out to Vegas, meet up with Ski Profit. Hit the sports books, we got money to stack. Can't forget them college picks with that boy Connor Mack.
LJ, what up, man? What up?
What's going on, fellas? Top of the morning. Dab, Wine Time. My man Justin. What's good,
LJ?
Oh, you know how we do it. Just get straight to the money, man. Straight to the bets today. Rolling through here. Over 150 people. Got another boost with our guy LJ bumping in. So shout out to you guys in the chat, man. Hit the like button if you're rocking with us. Share it. Get it out there. I'm going to keep coming back to this, too. Join the confidence pool. If you have not, pubsportsradio.com, join the confidence pool. Or if you scroll up in the chat, you can click on Swig Bets. He dropped it. It's only $50. A lot of money up for grabs. But I digress. We keep it rolling. LJ, we've been straight college basketball. I'm not going to lie. Dutch didn't send any graphics in for NBA. Maybe like Stack said, he knew that he wasn't coming because of Herbert. So he knew he couldn't pop up.
100%.
Let's go to the NBA for a game or two. We're going to come back to college, but since we're here, we can do this. Let's go to the NBA for a game or two. I'm going to let LJ pick the first NBA game you want to look at today, and let's break that one down. What's the first one you want to talk about?
Well, unfortunately, Cab, I had action in the Rockets and Hawks game, but that game's been postponed due to weather.
Damn.
So that was pretty much the only game I had capped because it was the early game. So I gotta look for some in the NBA, but if you want like football, like I said, I'm locked in on the Texans Chargers game. So I can pretty
let's
much
get that. I've thought about that. It's hard because I'm like, well, wine time's not going on with Jimmy. Stacks isn't going on with Jimmy. I've got a bet in the NFL today also, and I'm not. But I don't want to take away from what you're bringing to his show, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. I get what you're saying. Okay.
So like, we're not going to be on there. So I feel like we should drop our bets. But like, I want to go ahead and I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll let it be organic. Well, then let's stay in this. And as we go through, LJ, drop anything you want, actually. Just drop it however you want. We're going to look at a few more college basketball games, guys. And then I'm going to let Stacks go to the NBA and Wine Time go to the NBA. Let us know what they're looking at.
Yeah, I got one more college play too, Cab, that we could talk about whenever.
Beautiful. Since I hit this graphic, we'll do this one first, and then we'll roll over to that one. You got Kentucky right here. The Wildcats taking on Mississippi State. Mississippi State, what are they, 14-1 right now? I don't even have it in front of me. Mississippi State has been rolling. Hold on, let me pull it up. Pretty sure 14-1, whatever. I don't have it pulled up, but Mississippi State's rolling. The Kentucky, Kentucky. I said this to you Wine Time yesterday, 12-3 on the season. They're not a team that the books give a lot of love to. I'm going to be honest, they don't play any defense, and I think that's why. But we've seen Kentucky as a 6.5-point dog or a 5.5-point dog already a couple times this season. We saw it against Duke. Kentucky won the game outright. We saw it against Gonzaga. Kentucky won the game outright. Now we got this same spread sitting here. And this is a Kentucky team coming off getting busted against Georgia. Shout out to your Bulldogs, Stacks. But Kentucky got busted against Georgia, losing 69-82. And Mississippi State's not going to make it any easier. It's not an easy place to go play. Mississippi State's Mississippi State's an even better basketball team. They play lockdown defense. But I can't do it. I took Kentucky. I got +6. It's just too many points, in my opinion. I think Kentucky at least can keep this game competitive. I know they don't play a ton of defense, but this offense, whether you're talking about Owe or Butler or what's his name, Kobe Bree, he's been absolutely just dialed from long. This team has the ability to put up points in bunches. So you're going to give me 6 points in a game that I think should come down to, maybe the last possession or keep it within 2 possessions. I'm going to take it every time. So I got Kentucky here. +6, full game, no first half, nothing cute. What do you think it Stacks?
To be honest with you, I'm still trying to figure out this whole Twitter thing. So, and this is a frustrating process, but I did see that you was on Kentucky, and I was leaning Mississippi State. And when I seen that you was on Kentucky, I just threw away my notes, and I'm not betting the game. So.
I appreciate that, and I appreciate the love, for that, dude. I'm just to keep it 100, and the chat knows because I got some of you guys out there that I know bet with me. I have been just down, but it will turn. I will get rolling. I know that I will get rolling.
Yeah, look at my record. I put that shit on Twitter. I don't care. Like that shit turn around. That's why I didn't bet Mississippi State.
Yeah.
As soon as I seen you got Kentucky +6, I threw away all my notes. I ain't gonna bet it.
Like I said, coming off a loss, Kentucky, just keep the damn game close, right? Keep the game close, stay in the game. And Kentucky's been a full game team for me. I don't bet Kentucky first half because they burned me, so I go full game. Hey, we got somebody else in the back. We will actually have a 5th man on screen, which is dope. And he came on and killed it last week. 4-1 on the bets he gave out last week here on the show. We don't have an intro for him yet, but we definitely need to go ahead and get one. He'll have thoughts on this game. He'll have college basketball and NBA action for you. Let's give him up here. Our guy, the homie, Billy Briz. What up, Billy?
What up, boys? You catching me? This is live. You don't get this anywhere else besides Pub Sports Radio. I'm rolling up the joints for today. I saw Dutch had his Wi-Fi shit popped in, and I'm not the 6th man. I'm the 7th man. Kong's Clips is the 6th man, right?
let's just say we got a deep bench, boys. We got a deep. We're stacked. We're like, what's a good team to reference here? Kansas.
Hey, you don't got to put me in the game for no 20, 30 minutes. Just let me get my 5, 10 in that paycheck, baby. I'm one of those.
Hey, Briz.
Yes, sir.
Briz, Dutch Wi-Fi ain't acting up. He talked all this shit about Justin Herbert, and now all of a sudden Justin Herbert playing, and now all of a sudden his Wi-Fi acting up.
I'm glad we actually have LJ on screen because I know this isn't a football show or anything like that, but there are football games today that I don't think that we're reviewing on the show, just in general as a network. We don't have Saturdays. Tonight will be the UFC live stream, so I don't think we have any football content going up today.
The NFL Pub Hub is immediately after this show. Yeah.
Oh,
Jimmy's on the Pub Hub on Saturdays now. So as soon as this show ends, you got the NFL Pub Hub coming up right after this. Speaking of NFL, join the Cappers contest. But Billy, which is why we're on a timeline today. So we're 40 minutes in. We got 30 more minutes to rock and make sure we get out our bets and recap our bets. But we got to end it right then. So Billy, did you have thoughts on this one? Mississippi State, Kentucky?
Now, the one game that I really have circled on the card today, I mean, it wouldn't be Billy Briz if we didn't talk about the Utah Utes. The Utes are on fire.
I don't have a graphic for them.
Tonight. That game's at 7 o'clock. You got to twist my arm for me to be betting on some shit while the UFC card's on, especially with my action. Is a lot of it's on the prelims. The Utah Utes are going to roll tonight, man. They're going to roll. 7 o'clock game. Team totals at 79.5. Spreads at -7. You decide what you would like to take.
Okay. They were brought up earlier because we were talking about how they got beat down. So maybe a bounce back spot here for the US.
Retweet without saying you agree. Didn't retweet anything. Kelly McInnes. If I could tell you my last 2 days, I was in the casino all of Thursday. Yesterday I slept. Had to do the UFC packages and all that and get ready for today and this weekend. I haven't looked at the channel, I'm not going to lie, since Wednesday.
Well, wine time. You said you had one more college basketball bet. I got one more. LJ, I want to I'll milk you for some information on the games you didn't bet in the NBA also when we bring those up because I got to get some NBA action here. I got to have something I want to bet today. But wine time, what was the last game that the college basketball game you want to look at? And shout out to you guys in the chat, man. 170 people now. Let's get it to 200. We're close. Push it, man. Hit the like button, share it, get it out there. What was the last one time?
Yeah, man, we're going to go to the state that probably cares about this game more than the actual NFL games today. We're going right to Iowa City.
Iowa. I better have the graphic for it. It's Indiana, Iowa, right?
Yes, sir. Big Ten matchup on Fox at 7 p.m. Over there, Midwest time. Man,
go ahead and start if you want. I'm going to type up a graphic. I don't know.
Oh, you're good, bro. Yeah, no, you're good. Iowa's a team I like to back at home, especially in these kind of situations here against Indiana. I like their forwards, Sanford and Freeman. Both those guys can give you probably 20 points each. They're both averaging 17 points a game right now. Got a good guard in Josh Dix, playing some big-time basketball as well. He's averaging 15 points a game. And I like the way this Iowa team plays, the continuity that they have together. The way they play at home, the way their fans show out, and you know that their fans are going to show out for this one. This is going to be a nighttime game on Fox. This is going to be a big-time game for them, and they need this win for sure. So I'm on Iowa. Give me a -5. I think they're going to take care of business here all day long here. I believe I gave out the 5.
It's crazy.
Say again?
Their home ATS record is just absolutely remarkable for
It's crazy, dude. Their fans, just show out for these games, man. They really do have a home crowd advantage. Like, it's crazy in college basketball. These teams really do have a home court advantage.
Well, you got.
I like the one way the kid's been. Their superstar. He's like a 4-year senior. He played really good because I had a big bet on Iowa in their last game against Nebraska. That was a game they were down the whole entire game, and then they ended up coming back late, and the game went into overtime. Iowa showed a lot of heart and grit in that team. They might not be the most talented players on the team, but it seems like Kate Clark did something to that university culture where they just have fans in the stadium for all these games. Shit, it felt like more people at the Iowa game than there were at the fucking Pacers game.
Yeah, no, you're spot on about that university. That's just how they are. The fans show out, and they never have the most talented players out there, but they have the players that kind of want to go out there and play hard and play for your coach and play for your fans. They love this shit, man. I mean, when you're from Iowa, there's not much to do out there. So
you got cornfields, and you got basketball.
Go out to these games because they want to go see their team play because they don't really have any major sports teams either. You know what I mean? So this is their major sports team. Yeah, Iowa State. If you live in Iowa, you went to one of those two universities. But yeah, I'm on Iowa -5.
You got cornfield and you got basketball. And speaking of basketball, we got our guy backstage now, so he did make it. So there will be even more NBA action, which is good. Because I would be lying if I told you guys I had anything to bring you guys in NBA. I do got one more college basketball bet, but he's here, man. We finally got a full rotation. We got 5 on screen, bringing him back in here. So we got a 6-man rotation going today. My co-host on Medicate Mondays and here every Saturday, Dutch Boy Fresh. What up, Dutch?
Dutch Boy.
What up, fellas? What it be like? Good to see you all on the panel. Got a fresh starter crew right here. We got all the real ones in the chat. Wi-Fi wouldn't be the best for me, but I'm here, man. I'm here. Let's go.
Well,
appreciate you really coming off the bench and starting, homie.
I'm a 7th man, man. You know, College Clip got the 6-man role. I said to Daby, I don't need a lot of minutes, man. Just throw me in for the 10-15. I'll get the.
You got that Tom Thibodeau rotation, bro. We 7 and we heavy. We run that 7 heavy, you know.
Yeah. He be getting some bitches. As long as I get the bitches, we be all right.
One time in the building. Good to see you, my man.
Good to see you, my guy.
Good to see LJ as always. Got a big day today. Y'all been talking. Y'all got talked already some association cab, or just been sticking in that college basketball lane?
No, just stayed college basketball. So this is it. This is the last college basketball game, and then, I mean, we've got a few other graphics like the Oklahoma-Georgia game, Houston, Kansas State. We can hit them if you guys in the chat want them. Speaking of the chat, up over 170 now, close to 200.
Run that shit up. Let's go, Cap. How was our new intro music?
Yeah, keep it pushing. But this is the last one I have a bet on personally. I think Wine Time and Stacks all got their bets out. Billy, if you have any more college basketball, we want to hear it. And then LJ, he's straight association. So Baylor taking on Arizona State. And I'm going to be quick with this one, guys. I've talked shit about Baylor because they haven't covered for me. And here I am, giving them a little bit more bread one last time. I took Baylor here in the first half. I'm not a huge fan of the way the team is built around Omir. I like Omir as a player, but I think you need another big down there with him that you can trust. But this is not an Arizona State team that scares me physically at all down low. I give Norchad Omir the domination in this game, and that's why I think Baylor probably looks elite here. When you don't have a true big, like let's say, I don't know, Jeremiah Broome for Auburn or somebody like that down there on Omir, Baylor looks like a really good basketball team. He just for me isn't a true big. So I think Roach will facilitate here. Jaden Nunn will do a good job. I think Baylor's going to look kind of like the Baylor we're used to for this game at least. So I got Baylor in the first half here.
The crazy part, I never thought Messi would be such an improvement at Baylor. Like, he was the Big 12 Defensive Player of the Year last year, and he's like one of the top rookies this year. Man, them losing him, they lost a shitload of paint presence. Like, their rebounding numbers saw the kid from the Bahama national basketball team. He hasn't really popped in any of these games yet. So I wonder, is it just one of those things where like their whole entire team is new? Is it going to just take a little bit of time? Because eventually Baylor's going to start rolling. Too much talent on that team.
Yeah, man. Hey, big shout out to our guy, Chill Will in the chat. I see you, my dude. Res Mob in the building. Hey, yo, D. Hey, Kenny V, I said OG number 1. Talking about I didn't say hello to you, Justin. That's OG right there. That's Stacks. God damn it. But Kenny got your back, man. Kenny got your back. Mo Harris in the building. Baylor, huh? Back on the Baylor train, Daby Cab?
Yeah, first half with Baylor. I wanted them last game. Didn't take it. Of course, they covered because they've been fucking me. But I'm here with them. I like that, Aubrey Travis. He said over 12.5 points for Jeremy Roach. I think today's a good spot for him. So that's it. I've given out not 7, but 8 bets in college basketball already today.
You want to talk about Herbert?
That's how many I've made. So I'm done, man. That's my action. I'll recap it at the end. You guys go ahead and take over with the association now.
Shout out to our guy Jay
my
Peasy.
time here.
Shout out to Jay Peasy. If you didn't know, he's on the motherfucking intro. Damn near every intro. How did Jose's new intro music sound today, Cap? Was it lit or what?
I mean, it was all right.
You didn't like it?
It's AI, bro. You know, like when AI makes a song, it's like
Yeah, but on top of that, though, I don't want to sound like a hating ass bull or anything like that. Jose would probably be the last person that I'd give the aux to at a party, though.
you don't know nothing about music.
Hey, he sent us 3, and that one was clearly
Remember the live stream shit that you guys did on Wednesday, all about the hoops, and he had the one intro. He was like, "Nah, man, that shit ain't it."
Oh yeah, that first one. Oh yeah. We had to get Jay Peasy on there to get us. And I said, "Hey, don't play that shit again." Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh God.
That's what that mean. I looked at him on the stage. I was like, Dutch, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I just clicked the video that got sent to me, bro.
Yeah, you're right. Now compare that.
Did y'all not hear the Say Hey Plays one that he ended with?
So night and day. Was that, Cap?
Did y'all not hear that awful Say Hey Play song that he ended with at the end of the season?
Oh yeah, that was AI too. Yeah, honestly, we're gonna end it with it today, Cal, so I can hear it. I thought it was all right. You know, I mean, Cal was hating on my idea yesterday because I said just use this the Cess instrumental for it. You know, and he's like, no. I'm like, all right,
it's a 2-second loop, bro. It wouldn't work. It would quit and start and quit and start. You understand? Like you can't run it. That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're saying. That's what you're saying. All right. Well, shout out to our guy. You know, I tried JPZ. I tried. You know what I'm saying? Big O in the building. Big O in the building. Good to see you, my man. Let's get to it though. Anyone else have anything else in the college basketball before we transition into the NBA and some motherfucking NFL? Because we're gonna talk Herbert. We're gonna talk Lamar Jackson. You know, we're going to talk C.J. Stroud. And who's that other motherfucker throwing the football over there? Oh, yeah, that's right. Russ, we do not trust Mr. Bust. That's right. Get the fuck off my bus. You know, black and yellow my fucking ass. Hey, I'm telling you right now, I hope this motherfucker falls on his face flat tonight against Baltimore. And the number saying it will, no flowers. We'll get to that.
I gave it out on Monday, but I'm on Jackson's rushing prop 48.5. Today.
Yeah, and do what his mama said. Run that damn ball, boy. Run that damn ball. She said stop fucking around. Mama said run that damn ball. And then ever since then, he fucked around and got them MVP numbers. Let's talk about it though. Let's get to LJ. Maybe been kind of quiet.
Up there, top left. LJ had his head down writing for a minute, man.
I would have been in the books.
He told you what he was getting ready to do, Briz.
I want to know.
He said the Houston game got canceled. I'm about to work on it right now. And his head been down working since then. He ain't said a word.
And if you peep game, we already talked a little NFL with our boy LJ. He slid through on the sesh and he broke this motherfucker down like a pound. So, and we will get to that. But I want to know what's going on in the association. Now, the Houston game was postponed. LJ, obviously, you guys talked about that. That's crazy. So that's due to the weather in Atlanta?
Big snowstorm in Atlanta, man. It's a lot of shit going on across the world, man. Fires, snowstorms. It's freezing down here in the South, man.
Hey,
it's crazy, bro.
They're going crazy in Atlanta too. Like them motherfuckers ain't never seen no snow. I seen some shit like stacked. Come on, man. What y'all doing out there, bro? That's not your people. You Augusta though. Y'all don't do that in Augusta?
Hold on. I'm about to say you getting close to sneak dissing again. Chill out a little bit. I'm from Augusta.
I see all these motherfuckers out there skiing in the streets. I seen the girls putting their BBLs and trying to make the ass plants and shit in the snow. That's how they do it in Atlanta.
It's crazy because I've been in Pittsburgh for so long now. I'm used to it. Like right now, we got a blizzard. Now it's not doing nothing now. It's cooling out, but I'm used to it. But like, I ain't even call my aunt. I'm gonna call my aunt afterwards because I want to see why this game. They probably got like an inch and a half. And they probably panicking.
It's pretty snowy. You know, I mean, I wouldn't want to be out and about. Who was it? That little motherfucker got his urine stuck on in the snow. That little Kai Cat, that streamer. I seen that shit. Yeah.
What's the first NBA game? Because I'm gonna make it for you guys.
So we got 4 NBA games, ladies and gentlemen, because 3 are canceled. The Clippers game is canceled. You know, big shout out to everyone in Malibu.
I'm gonna make the graphic though if you tell me the spread and everything.
Okay, so let's go to Utah and Phoenix. Fuck it, we'll go there. Where's your action at? You got action in that game, LJ?
No, I don't.
Which action you got? Where are you going?
I'm going late. Portland and Heat.
Take us to Miami versus Portland, Cap. Miami versus Portland. But before we do that, I don't know if you said it to start out the show, Cap, but I do want to give my condolences to all our California folk, wine time. Everyone out there.
I'm bad about that shit, but for sure.
But everyone who was affected in the Palisades and Malibu, I mean, that shit is crazy, bro. It really is. So it's a lot of rich, powerful people. So fortunately, most of them can afford it. But people lost their lives, people lost their homes, people lost a lot of personal shit. So our condolences not only from the starting five, but from Pope Sports Radio to everyone that's involved, whether they're not in California and lost stuff or in Cali and losing things. Wish nothing but the best for you. And shout out to Guillermo Zertucci, his family, doing big things for Hoobangin Sports. And, PSR out there, his daughter out there feeding the people in need. Big turnout. So shout out to Guillermo Zertucci, a real one. And everyone in California, man, we're praying for you. And in Atlanta, y'all motherfuckers keep your ass inside, goddammit. No, I was fucking around. Let's get to it.
Chill out.
LJ, let's get to it, man. I'm okay with seeing them big booties in the snow. I'm just fucking around.
That's what my graphics look like.
Like it or not. Miami laying 3.5. You don't see Miami favorite anywhere. Portland has fucked around and won some basketball games. They got Simons back playing well. DA's in there. I mean, you fuck around and look at Portland's roster. They actually have some guys that can play basketball. They just don't do it very often, but they have of late. Let's talk about it, LJ. Let's talk about it. What are we looking at in this one?
Yeah, I got a prop in this game. I think Portland is happy to be back home because they've been on the road the last 6 games, man. They haven't been at home since late December, I believe. So they're coming back home off this the road trip that they had. And I'm looking at DeAndre Ayton, bro. He's questionable right now, but they have his rebounds at over 9.5. And he's hit this 3 out of his last 4 games. Plus, it's more a play on the Miami Heat's rebounding issue. They allow a lot of rebounds to the center, man. Walker Kessler just had 15 rebounds on the Miami Heat last game. Then you got Draymond Green had 10, Sabonis had 18, Siakam had 11, Sagoon had 18. I mean, they can't get on the board. So I believe if Aiden plays, he's strong enough to get 10 rebounds because his big ass should be down there cleaning the glass. So DeAndre Ayton, man, over 9.5 rebounds, man. I
love that play, LJ. I would even double up on it and go double-double. I think that's one of the most underrated. He just gets a bad rep from the public from that shit that happened last year where he was sitting out those games. But if you really look at his stats, with no Robert Williams in the lineup, he missed the last game. He's going to have to play more minutes, and he's kind of like he's like showing himself like, hey, man, I'm still that top 5 pick. Somebody come trade for me. I think he doubles, man. I love that prop, man. He's a dog.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Hey,
I don't think he's a top 5 pick, but there's a team out there that would trade for him. Portland's fire.
If he's your third best player, if he's your third best player, you got a good basketball team. I'll say that right now. If he's your third
best I'm saying, a team like Atlanta,
leaders, you need no. You don't want his ass to go to Atlanta.
I'm not agreeing with it, Dutch. I'm talking about teams that think that they're in the back end of the playoffs, 6 through playing seed. They definitely looking at
Atlanta. Right. If DA went to Atlanta, his ass might become the next Zion. We don't want that. But you see how he is in Portland, his ass. This motherfucker just his want to play basketball is a little bit questionable, in my opinion. But DA, your third player, like if DA was in LA right now with LBJ and AD, y'all motherfuckers loving some DA. Most definitely. He's not. He's pretty talented, dude. But it's up here, man. It's up here.
Yeah. What night is he gonna show up?
It's up here. You need motherfuckers to make sure he's checked in. You need someone like Russ on his ass. You even take his ass to Denver. He would be a nice piece in Denver.
That's why I love LJ's play so much because the backup for him is clinging, and they don't want to play him a certain amount of minutes. Robert Williams is out, so he's playing more minutes right now. And as long as he's out there, bro, he's gonna grab rebounds, man. Bam Adebayo is not some guy that's going to be bringing him out to the 3-point line or anything like that, bro. He's going to be banging down low in this game tonight.
You got any other action in NBA, my guy?
No, that was it for right now. I just did that real quick. Just found that real quick for y'all.
Does anyone else have action in the in this basketball game?
I don't have action, but I will say Denny Avila has been playing like LJ was talking about. Some of the Portland boys, they just said, "Fuck it, we're just going to run the starting 5 and just let them play as many minutes as they can handle." And Shadon Sharp and Denny Avila have looked really good this past week. Granted, Denny Avila didn't go very prop in the last game, but I don't have the number right in front of me, but it was like 7 out of his last 10 he went over, and the line's still at 14.5. He can like have a bad game, or they can get blown out and he could score 16.
Simon's over 19.5 has been hitting too, but nothing for me here. Wine Time. I was just looking at your Twitter, which everybody, if you're not following Wine Time, please go do right now at Wine Time Sports. You gave out the Pelicans last night at plus 175.
Yes, sir. With Jimmy the Bag, I gave it out last night. I gave it out on the spot, kind of. Yeah, I was looking at it, and I texted Jim after I heard that Zion missed the flight, and I was like, damn. I was like, you know what? Maybe this is better for them. And they go out there. It was a hard-fought game into the fourth quarter, and they ended up pulling away. Yeah, these NBA and college basketball, I haven't even been messing around with these +4, +5s. I'm just taking the money line. And
I love it. Well, give us something today, man. Last week you gave us the Bulls plus money line.
I thought you owed somebody money.
Same thing. Billy said you was out there in the ransom bag and shit,
Didn't it feel like that though, Dutch? You asked him what's your favorite play of the weekend. He said, Bulls, money line. Fuck them boys.
I know everybody on the panel was like, this motherfucker, bro, he's smoking. Pass whatever he got, right? And I was on the first half too, so I was like, I got mines. We called the game actually. Like I DM'd our boy one time and told him, bro, great call.
You got the first half.
Like a pound. And we rolled that bitch up and smoked it and lit it up at some plus motherfucking money too. Got paid to motherfucking smoke that and shit. That's the time. That's how good that shit was. You hit the first half and then you hit the money line at plus 175. I should have been on that with you, my guy, but I'm glad we both cashed. And why don't you take us to the next NBA game, my dude? Unless you have something on either this one or the other one that we talked about in Utah or Phoenix.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have anything in the NBA. I wanted to be on the Rockets earlier until that game got postponed. But that game got postponed. So 3 games got canceled today now. So I'm off the association today. I gave out, I think, like 4 or 5 plays in college basketball. That's pretty much it for me. So
you're good though, because Stacks told me he's got NBA. So Justin's got some. Yeah. And then we can do our parlay too. What you got, Justin?
Yeah, I got a prop too for the cream of the prop.
Hell.
But we're going to
oh shit! I can't wait till we get Billy's cream of the prop to this fucking week.
Oh my god!
I gotta think.
You hit it though. You hit it, but good lord. It might be my bad.
Bridge, you might as well give us a UFC prop if you're gonna give us a minus 300.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a UFC prop.
Can we get something under 2?
Yeah, under 2, bro.
A little winner here, right?
Hey, Billy's second.
Something under. Come on, Bridge.
$2. It goes.
You can't get something under 2.
I give you something under 2. I give you a lot of plus money. Just don't hit me up with that shit.
Even with that,
we don't got to be plus money, bro. Just under 2, like you said, bro.
Yeah, just under 2.
Under 200 for the cream of the props. Just out of principle, please. Billy.
Billy's like, guys, I got to do more work. I already have
only me though would be the first that they had.
And realistically, it should be under 150. But for Billy, we'll make exceptions. Right, we'll make exceptions. But I know damn well most of you motherfuckers not gonna bring anything over 150. But let's go, Stacks. Let's talk to him and let's get it.
We're going to Minnesota.
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Beautiful graphics. Don't worry, I'm on top of this shit.
So what's up? Ant's been playing better ball. They flipped the switch there. Julius and them, they got the juice now.
No, we just went there. I ain't taking them. I'm on Grizzlies plus 110 when I bet it.
Oh, you on the Grizz? Oh, okay. I thought you said. Okay.
No, I said we're going to Minnesota because the Minnesota's home.
Right. My man. And Mo Harris is right with you. He said he wanted me to talk him off of the Grizz. Can I talk him off the Grizz? And I will not. Stacks. Why is Memphis going to go in there and beat Minnesota tonight?
I like Ja. I just don't believe in this Minnesota team. They're up and down. They're bipolar. Ant's a crybaby. And I love the Grizz coming off a loss. Like they just end. Grizz getting ready to play Houston again later this week. I just like the Grizz coming off a loss. Ja's second game back on the road. Probably going to turn into Ja versus Ant. I just like them. 2-point spread. Earlier, same thing to do in college. It's the same thing I do with spreads. Like, if I be on Minnesota, I'll be on the money line. I'm on the Grizzlies, I'm on the money line.
Yeah. I'm not gonna talk you off of it, Mo or OG. I mean, obviously you locked in. But I don't know. Minnesota's won 3 straight. Clippers, call it what it is. They beat the Clippers, the Pelicanos, and the Magic, right? But Ant's been balling, man. He flipped the switch up late. He has been balling. Memphis is the try-hard team of the league. It don't matter who's on the back. That dude, the coach over there, Griffin, he get those boys play. If you remember last year, we couldn't name anyone in the starting lineup, and they still were covering numbers, right? They're just a try-hard team. So I'm never mad at them being a dog, but I think Minnesota is the better team at home. Hard for me to go against them there, but that number is pretty light, right? Pretty light. You got anything in this one, LJ? This is a tough basketball game here with Memphis and Minnesota.
I would lean Memphis just because off a loss, definitely, but don't have any action in that game. And I think I have to get out because I think Jimmy's going to start in like 5 minutes. So.
Yeah, 24-20. Go ahead and go over your best bets. Do you have a cream of the prop for us as well? And let us know what you got going on very shortly.
Don't have a best bet because, like I said, the Atlanta Rockies game got canceled
around here.
But I got the cream of the prop, man. Just throw DeAndre Ayton in there. Over 9.5 rebounds, minus 120. You know, this is the late game tonight. He's questionable. I think he'll play. So, yeah, I just throw that in there in the cream of crop. DeAndre Ayton over 9.5 rebounds.
My man, LJ. Be sure to check out our guy, LJ. Going to go over on NFL Pub Hub. Break it down like a motherfucking pound. H-Town's way. Oh, H-Town's finest. Only way it can be done from our guy, LJ. Follow our guy, LJ Sports Media. Anything you got to say before you got to slide, my man?
Hey, man, y'all just keep cashing, man. Let's have a good day, and let's get paid.
Yes, yeah. Let's go. We're gonna keep it tight.
Yeah, because they're about to go, Dutch. So we got one cream of the prop. We got to get. I want to make it clear for everyone.
Anyone else have anything else to bet on today? Because I did want to. I don't know. How is Detroit only 4.5 here? Talk to me about
that. I mean, Dutch, that's something I wanted to talk about right now. I think I might have to give you guys the Raptors money line plus 160 in this spot. The line's going down. I mean, if you look at Toronto's starting five, they're finally all healthy. They got RJ Barrett. They have Scotty Barnes. They have Quickly. They've got Portal. They've got Grady Dick as well. All these guys can put the ball in the bucket. Detroit coming off a 3-point loss, I believe, to Golden State before that, though, man. They were playing some really good basketball. And I'm looking at this. I'm saying, why is this line going down when people are continuously betting on Detroit right now? It's definitely a little weird for me. So I definitely think I'm going to give you guys an NBA play today, and it's going to be the Raptors. It's not going to be a best bet, but I'm going to give you guys the Raptors money line plus 160 because I think this is a spot that they can win this game outright. I don't need those 4.5 points. I know they're on the road. I'd rather have them in Toronto, but I think something's fishy about this game. No one's really been. I mean, we got Tim Hardaway questionable. Other than that, it looks like Detroit's ready to go. So I don't know if any of these guys aren't going to play. If anyone has any of that information, I don't have that right in front of me. But it looks like everyone's playing from both teams for the most part. Give me the Raptors, guys, money line plus 160 here.
I'm seeing the chat. People are saying Raptors money line. Put if you're Canadian, if you're betting the Raptors money line, because you're Canadian, you're betting the Raptors money line. Yeah.
It's the weekend, ladies and gentlemen. These games. Pay attention to what our wine time's on right now. He's been seeing it very clearly with these dogs. 4.5. That's a sneaky ass fucking. I'm like, it's fishy. It's like begging you to bet Detroit. So
exactly, yeah.
All right, let's get to it. Nothing for me official because I wanted to be all over the Lakers -3. I had a feeling that they wouldn't play the basketball game. It was on the board last night for some reason, but obviously no basketball game. But I think we could have took advantage of San Antonio there tonight. But no action for me in the NBA. Like it's just too fishy with that Detroit game because usually I would be on Detroit. There's levels to it for me, but they should be like a 7-point favorite. 4.5. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make sense. So I'll root for my guy, Wine Time. My cream of the prop is going to be in the NFL, and Jay said he wanted to talk about it for a minute. We got about 6 minutes, so let's all be brief, real quick here. And maybe we've heard it already if you said it, but I love the Chargers today. All right, my cream of the prop is in this game. I'll wait for that, but I love the Chargers today, man. I absolutely love them. I think they have the better defense. I think they have the better coach, and I definitely think they got the better motherfucking quarterback. All right, they check all three boxes at that department. The only box they don't check is on the they're on the road, right? But when you have a good coach, a good quarterback, and most importantly, a team that runs the football, that travels. And you know what also travels is a defense. So I look for Darwin James to be the best defensive player on the field today. And I look for him to really impact. Hopefully, Bosa and Mack can make some plays as well. But look for Darwin James. We're going to hear that name an awful lot today, the Seminole baby. We're going to hear that name an awful lot. And we're going to hear Justin Herbert's name, of course, as well. But Chargers, to me, it's the best look on the board. -3, I believe, everywhere is pretty much where you can get it at now. To the motherfucking window. They beat Houston. I talked about this on Monday as well. So that's the only real play I have outside of my cream of the prop. OG, talk to him. NFL, my man. You on Houston?
Yeah. I got like 4 bets in this game. I'll say
he's talking to me though, because even though I'm younger than him, he calls me OG. But go ahead, Stacks.
But we got I'll talk about my prop when it's time for the cream of the prop. But I got one thing, the way I gamble, I do spread the board, but I try to keep my units equal. And this is the second half. Remember, I told you I took Arkansas money line for a half unit. I got the Texans money line for the other half unit. They separate bets, but that's just the way I bet it. And I also got your boy, Justin Herbert, for an interception, +104. Yeah.
Hey, what's Lamar's? Because I'm gonna bet Lamar's after the first game.
I wouldn't do that.
No, I hope he don't throw no pick. I'm all over the Ravens with y'all, man. First half, I don't want to see Pittsburgh show up tonight. Believe me, I'll be the biggest Lamar fan tonight. I ain't playing with you.
If you got quick thoughts, Billy and Wine Time, we want to hear those too. But then like I said, we'll recap bets and then cream of the prop real quick.
You had another play on this, or that was it?
No, just Texans money line, my cream of the prop, and Justin Herbert.
The only thing I'll say about the game is opened up IG today, answering my little DMs or whatever. First thing I see on my timeline feed, Drake makes his first big bet for the NFL wildcard playoffs. And guess who it is? Lamar Jackson, anytime touchdown. You know what they say in this world, Dutch? When they go right, you go left. We gonna have to go with Derrick Henry again, man. He gonna have to scamper that shit in the back of the end zone. Good number, -190 over there at FanDuel. Granted, you could play it however the fuck you want, man. If you want to play it on Bet365 at -175, that's the best odds in the market. But Drake gonna go right. I'm gonna go left, man. Lamar Jackson's your first play that you posted? Yeah, dog, that's a fade and a half.
Yeah. Why are you hating on this boy? Why are you hating on Lamar? That is some fugazi. And you know what? I don't even like Drake. So yeah, I'm definitely hoping Lamar goes for like 5 touchdowns.
Wait, you said Drake?
Jersey, yeah, Jersey. The Jersey curse. The Jersey curse is bad.
I didn't know you said.
I don't fuck with Drake.
I didn't know you said Drake, man. That's crazy because
first thing he said IG and then he said Drake. This is what we get out of the kid. Come on, man. Let's go.
I'm not. I already bet Lamar. I'm pulling that bet as soon as we get off here.
And then we get
I'm buying right out of that.
He's under 200, ladies and gentlemen. He snuck in the 190 and said it was great value, but said you can find it at 170, which is pretty good though for Henry.
Right.
That motherfucker.
175.
175. Bet
yeah, we take that.
It'll be 250 next week for sure. It'll be
no doubt 317.
They should have Bet365 because it's New Jersey, Arizona, and Canada that has Bet365.
I don't look like fucking Drake, Mo. Get the fuck out of here.
But if not, Bet Rivers got 190.
Hey, there's no way we don't have 100 likes, man. We got 180 people in here. Hit the fucking like button.
His music. I just don't really fuck with his music. He's kind of but he's a successful ass dude. And there's always a time and a place to play some Drake. But I hope you ain't that motherfucker riding down all alone in your whip bumping Drake because you was a weirdo. I'm telling you.
We ain't even got time for this conversation right now. I
always got time. Always got time for a little realness, Daby Cab. Always got time for that. Y'all motherfuckers want to go fuck with the bag right now? Do so. But we about to slide up out of here in a minute, man. Shit. You want the cream of the prop? You want the best bets? Stick a fuck around. Wine time. Talk to him, my man.
Talk that shit, Dutch.
Yeah, best bet of the day for me today, guys, is Texas Tech money line today. I talked about it earlier. I had a whole breakdown on it. And I'm also on Darian Williams. That's gonna be my. Are we doing cream of the prop in our best bet?
No. Just do your best. We need to do cream of the prop needs to be one at a time quickly so that everybody can understand it. It gets too confusing.
Yeah, best bet for me, Texas Tech money line. We're on Texas Tech. We're also on Georgetown money line +150. We're on the Texas +6, and we're on Iowa -5 today in college basketball, guys.
No,
best bet though is Texas Tech.
Best bet from Wine Time, Texas Tech. No NFL from you?
No NFL for me today, actually. I do have a teaser. I have Texans +9 and Commanders +9, little 6-point teaser. But that's it. Nothing crazy, though. I didn't even post it or anything.
All right. Now, please, at this time, will you give us your cream of the prop, Wine Time?
Yes, sir. We're going to go Darian Williams, guard on Texas Tech. I think he's going to have a game today against Iowa State at home. Give me his over 16.5 points, -115, I believe.
That's my boy Wine Time's cream of the prop, going with the Texas Tech.
You're going to draw it out, though. I think it would be a lot easier for everyone if we just did it all at once on the cream of the prop. Don't you? That's what we
Billy,
do
right now. Cream of the prop. What the fuck am I doing?
Okay, quick then. Cream of the prop, Billy.
What the fuck?
No, like when everybody talks,
bro.
they spread it out. It makes no sense, bro. I've had so many people complain about
My
that.
bad. I was sneezing. My bad. I thought I gave it out when I did the thing, but I wasn't supposed to.
That's
do
what
it.
I'm saying.
Derrick
Bro.
Henry,
Like,
anytime touchdown.
boom, 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 boom. Cream of the prop.
Anytime touchdown, Derrick Henry.
Okay. Stats. Cream of the prop.
John Mechie over 21.5 yards, -115 for the Houston Texans.
Okay, one more time, Wine Time.
I'm on Darian Williams over 16.5 points.
Okay, Dutch.
Justin Herbert. All right. So Justin Herbert. Yeah, that's right, motherfuckers. Over 18.5. And that's right. He will be rushing. All right. Like Daby Cab is rushing my ass. He'll be rushing over 18.
No, I'm not rushing you.
Minus 135.
No. Dude, see, you always misinterpret. Chaz Lanier.
Now you're fucking up the flow. That is my cream of the prop.
Chaz Lanier over 2.5 threes is mine. And here is the cream of the prop.
Oh, I thought you were going to give us Lamar.
No, I do have his rushing prop, but I'm going to go with Chaz Lanier over 2.5 threes. So there, everybody's in a row, so everybody can get it.
Cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Now, Dutch, take as long as you want, but I'm going to play that one more time.
Cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
I just wanted it clear for everyone, man, because I've had people complain. They've told me, like, hey, the cream of the props all spread out. So there, it was boom, 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 boom. You
I
guys
hit
are
you with
welcome.
minus 135. It's a little juice. You can shop around, though. I think it's probably a better number. You can even get a better number. But I bet MGM is where it's minus 135 right now. Okay, so I got it at 125. But we'll make it official at 135. Justin Herbert over 18.5 rushing yards. No, he's going to have a game today, baby. He's going to have a game. He might have more rushing yards than Lamar. Fuck around. All right, maybe not that much. Maybe not that much, Stat. We're going to have some motherfucking yards, all right? Big shout out to the sixth man. The seventh man in the rotation. Didn't hit the starting lineup today. Did not get no run. But he comes through, gives us the best bet today. Mark Andrews, touchdown, plus 140. I love that look. The Clippers game is canceled, my dude, -3. Unfortunately, we will not have no action on that one. And Baltimore, first half, -6.5. Love that look. And he giving us a UFC fight as well. Penali, Sarian, UFC plus 180. I know I killed that name, but we appreciate you, Clips. Stacks, talk to the people, my man. Talk to the people. Big salute to Stacks, man. We asked him before Saturday, man, get an X account, homie. We asked him that on the sesh. Homie made it happen, man. Came through. So be sure to follow our guy. Let them know where they can find you. Not only right here, but where can they find you at, OG?
Man, that's wild. I don't even know my Twitter account, to be honest.
It's McKelvey. It's Jay McKelvey.
Wait, 1387. Jay McKelvey, 1387, I think.
Numbers on there. Yeah.
It's definitely 13-something-7.
Check him out.
I got to look at
it. Every morning. You want to follow the OG, check him out. If not, you find him right here on Pub Sports motherfucking radio.
Yeah, I'm about to slide over to be in the chat over there, fuck with Jimmy for a minute.
Wine time.
Yes, sir. Yeah, guys. Follow me on X, Wine Time Sports. I'll be with talking, I believe, college football next week with Jose and Jimmy as well. Catch me on here Saturday with you guys. Yeah, man, let's keep it going. Let's keep this cash going. I believe I've cashed on every single show we've had this year so far through the 4 shows. So I just hope to keep it going here. I love doing this with you guys. It's always a good time. Shout out to everyone in the chat for showing out. Make sure to hit the like button. And go mess with Jimmy after this. I know they're doing the pub after this, so let's go get the cash, boys.
Yeah, man. Wine time's been like fucking I'm not gonna lie, like JJ Redick Duke for us, man. Remember JJ Redick at Duke?
Absolutely.
That's
Oh,
wine
yeah.
time. That's wine time right now in the starting five. Fuck UCLA right now, man. You JJ and Duke, boy. I
I
don't
don't
even
know.
play.
He more like Steve Nash.
But okay, I'm the point guard around this.
Like that.
I'm the point around here.
I was
I'm
about to call it
distributing him the ball.
because that was a callback. That was a callback to the sesh right there. I caught that.
JJ, someone got to give him the rock, Stacks.
I try to find the JJ Redick joint, but let's go Ravens, baby. Let's go Ravens.
Hey,
Ray.
Oh, man.
shout out to our guy Swig Betts, man. He dropped that UFC contest, pubsportsradio.com. It's free, man. All you guys got to do is go to pubsportsradio.com and go to the contest and sign up for the UFC. Even if you don't know UFC, just sign up and guess, and you might win. I got 6th place once, and there was like 200 people in it, and I don't know shit. So, I mean,
Now we also got right now. We got a confidence pool. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I don't know what
that should be in it, man. If it's a goddamn confidence pool, but they got it going right now, right here on PSR. It's for the NFL. It's $50 entry. Go over to Jimmy the Bag right now on NFL Pub Hub and get the details. They know the details. Or go to Pub Sports Radio and figure it out. Jose did want us to promote it a little bit. It's $50 to enter. Signups today before the NFL game starts. All right. So it's a $50 confidence pool. And if you're confident in your motherfucking self to do whatever you got to do to win this pool, only 3% goes to pay for the funds to run it, guys. So it's a big prize pool, and it's something that a lot of you guys like to do. So it's 50 bones. Go to Pub Sports Radio and check it out. Check it out. Big shout out to everybody in the chat. Billy.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get right, man. UFC stream 4:00. That's only a couple hours away. Packages up on the website as well. PubSportsRadio.com. We threw a little free VIP play in there. We went with the Eagle parlay, Tajikistan Eagle, Philadelphia Eagles. Run it up. Go get some bread this weekend. Stay out your fucking feelings, man. It's the new year. Everybody waits until that first week of the new year. Everybody talks about, oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this. I want to do that. And the second week of the new year comes and everybody acts like the same exact way they were the fucking last year. Man, if you got something that you want to do for this year, really do that shit, man. It's the second week of the new year, man. Time goes by fast, man. We're going to be down here in Pubblepalooza with everybody very shortly. So get right now.
Hell yeah. That's what I got. I'm just trying to keep discipline and a positive energy. I'm not trying to be so reactive. Now, when I get on here, this is my one time I give myself a pass. I can be reactive as fuck as I want to y'all motherfuckers for 1 hour. But out in the real, I'm trying to just be chill. I don't let people, get to me as much. That's what I'm doing in 2025. I'm just woosawing motherfuckers and smiling. But why does motherfucker always smiling? Hey, because I'm trying to put out positive motherfucking energy. Gabby Cap, talk to him.
Yeah, I guess I can recap real quick. Kansas, my beat bait, whatever. I took it. UConn first half, -2. Then I got Walter Clayton Jr. over 2.5 threes. I took the Chaz Lanier over 3.5 threes at +135. And remember, I split that unit with Chaz Lanier over 2.5 threes in the Tennessee money line at +140. I like both those bets. I've got Lamar Jackson over 48.5 rushing yards. It's 49.5 now. If you tuned in Medicate Monday, you would have got it at 48.5. So be there on Mondays with us. I got Kentucky +6 against Mississippi State. And then I got Baylor first half -2.5 against Arizona State. So there we go. Everybody in the chat, man, thank you guys for being here with us. Hopefully y'all hit the like. We had over 180 people rocking with us. But we didn't have 100 likes when I looked, which is crazy. So hit that like button if you haven't. Share it, send it out. People can play this back because we got bets to make all night, all day. Thank you, Stacks, Wine Time, Dutch. Love doing this with you on Mondays and Saturdays, regardless how people think we feel. It's a lot of fun. Everybody in the chat, we love you guys. That's about it for me.
Yeah, man. Appreciate OG Stacks. One hell of a small forward, shit, man. I came off the bench today, so I don't even, hopefully I did what I needed to do to get back in the starting lineup. God damn it! Now, big shout out to everyone that showed out. My fault for the delay. What can I say? Things happen, but we appreciate everyone who vibed out with us. Go check out Jimmy the Bag. Check him out. Do wonders here with the NFL today. I believe there's money to be made in the NFL and tons of money to be made right here on the hardwood in the NBA. A little of the NBA, a lot in the college basketball. So appreciate all the knowledge given out here. Everyone in the chat who gave out their picks, much love. Let's go to the motherfucking window. We broke it down like a pound. Only thing left now is to hit him straight over the motherfucking head. You know the vibes.
Drop your dimes on the court, it's all about the hoops. Daby, Dutch boy, fresh got the scoop. Hit your bucks on the game, make your heart do loops. Listening to Puff Sports Radio, feel the truth. Let's go. In the city where winners never lose the roots. Spotlights on us, yeah, we remain aloof. Cash flow, dreams glow, we aim to prove. A hustle and grind, watch us all improve. Sports Radio, you got the line. That's the ball vibes, we redefine. The moves on live, that's our sign.